Good afternoon, good morning, everybody, depending on your time zone. It's close on to afternoon in South Africa. A viewer came up with some viewer feedback for me and says I should talk about what happened in my past, both the positive, maybe some of the negative. And I'm gonna do this. But I also love, and these are excellent as a headset for hearing and for answering the phone. They're the volcano. But but I also love cars. So, to protect the women, to protect some of the women's dignity, I'm gonna use some pseudonyms. So, favorite car for the family, Bavaria Motorwerke, also known as BMW or BMW as we know. It's definitely gonna be the E series over and over because of the computer setup. Now, why is the computer setup so important in a car? Because similarly, when you're driving a car, you need to know what the wheels are doing. And the same can be said for when you're having sex as a person with a disability. Well, with Miss E series, I understood the computations wholly and solely, and the mind thing worked perfectly. The synergy that was there was almost perfect. The eroticism that could be created because of disability and outside of disability was because of the mind thing theory. You have to believe it in your head first. So many people think a disability and a disability will cancel each other out. And in some cases, yes, this is very true. But if the uh, physical abilities can match even on the slightest of level, go for it. In assisting each other in daily tasks and personal hygiene and using the toilet, you can even create that sense of intimacy, that sense of privacy, that sense of romanticism. So, if she's on the toilet, has difficulty with hand function, one E-series is vagina for her, because then that's going to lead on to caressing, touching, fingering, masturbation, and you will have penetration, I can assure you. But maybe that will be the third or the fourth evening together once you get that lexicon sorted. Anyway, enough of the E-series for now. Believe me, we're going to come back to the E-series. Oh God, we're going to come back to the E-series. Still on the Bavaria market, stable. Or BMW Z3. When I was younger and learning how to, my favorite point of learning how to was standing up. And I stood up against my friend Z3. And I was experiencing the beginning stages of an erection because we were so close. No penetration, nothing faulty, just natural and beautiful. But that closeness, I think I even sensed a vaginal reaction from her. But as long as that trust is there, anything can be seen to be creating intimacy and closeness, even if it's a naughty little kiss, or even if it's your cheeky trick trying to get up and stand up next to the chick. And there's nothing wrong with asking for a little bit of help when you want to get sexual. Even if somebody has to position the two of you, the attitude that I've always had is position it and I'll push. And that works brilliantly when you want a doggy style, when you want to do missionary. It does work brilliantly, but you have to allow possibly even minutely for a few minutes a third person maybe in the bedroom. As menage a trois as that sounds, but that's not the intention. And when I spoke about E-series as vagina, I don't mean in the eroticism P. I mean, when we talk about erotic penis, we're referring to pushing. Pushing, Puss. You'll find it in the Urban Dictionary. I'm not going to put a link there, but you can go and find it. Anyway, C3. It happened like this. I wanted to learn to stand up, and it was probably an excuse now that I think about how high insight. I just wanted to be close to her, so she got the guys to stand me up against her and was like endeavoring to draw away from me so that my motor memory could kick in and I could stand up on my own. I had a dorsal when I was younger, so this is possible. It's just with my spasticity, as you see now, I'm more comfortable in the wheelchair. As the closer she's getting to me, the bigger of an erection I'm getting, but I'm enjoying this. Eventually, I realized what was about to happen. If it hadn't been for a buddy of mine that shouted, put him down, he's gonna get up, you know. But anyway, anything as long as the two minds have met can create intimacy. I'm gonna switch vehicle names now. Chevy Forever. Chevy Forever was and is still very strong and has a special place in my heart. In fact, it was one of the last vehicles we had as a family before my father passed away. In fact, that was a Chevy record. I drew a lot of strength from Chevy Forever. We explored public transport together. She showed me how. She showed me intimacy. She improved on my ability to do missionary with a woman with a disability. If the woman is shorter than you, just go lower. You will be able to push and penetrate. And remember, you can, once your penis has been positioned, you can push into her thighs to help with the thrusting motion. I think Chevy Forever consolidated my knowledge about intimacy and the carer part of life. I think having to do it all over, I would have moved slower in places and faster in places. But I think Chevy Forever is going to have a special place in my heart. Citron. When I met up with Citron, we kept it secret, largely because I had a girlfriend at the time. And Citron's mother was like most of our parents, either didn't want us to be in a relationship or wanted us to marry an able-bodied partner. Sometimes that doesn't happen. The level of comfort and emasculation takes a big part in my decision making when it comes to dating or not dating. You know, I have to be acknowledged as a man first and disability second. So Citron encouraged an openness in me. I had to explain that I'm a quadriplegic and I want to, but my body can't. So what Citron did for me was she held me and stabilized my core while I went for that deepest kiss, and then we continued kissing. When I first met Citron's mom, we stayed in separate bedrooms until eventually we fell asleep studying together. And then Citron's mom got used to the idea. I still couldn't put words to what was happening between this guy and her daughter. And I got resistance. And I got resistance. And I got trouble from her because her mother was scolding. Until eventually the family got used to me. And this is where I'm saying, don't give up. But don't be unreasonable. Don't injure yourself emotionally. This is where I'm saying, keep pushing. Keep pushing. You could have taught Citron. In fact, I did teach Citron. It's okay. It's not about your body. It's mentally. And you smell so good on top of it. So you can teach Citron. Touch Citron's vagina. suck Citron's breast, kiss Citron's mouth. You can teach her all of this with all of the conservative religious views as well. Until eventually, Citron's mother will ask you, can you drive? You say yes. Can you clean a catheter? You say yes. And then Citron's mother will eventually excuse herself with a deliberate intention from the bedroom because she now knows you're a good guy and you're not going to treat her daughter like shit. Scripture, Matthew. On this rock I shall build my church. In this bed I shall stay. Yeah. I think that's where I want to leave it, guys. But if you want my ultimate choice, of course, a very amount of arcade E-series over and over again. Touring, slips the wheelchair in the back, kids on the back seat, you and the wifey in the front. Sheer driving pleasure. That's where I'm gonna leave it, guys. Bye.